Hey everybody, Cal here, bringing you episode 29 of our Necromancers Let's Play of Total War Warhammer. Last time, where we left things off, we had mainly just been building things, expanding the Empire, and we went ahead and sacked Hvargir. So that was a productive session, I think. Got a lot done. This turn, I think what we're just hoping to do is I think we're hoping to maybe be able to push past this line of dwarves somehow. We'll see. If Tilia would help getting involved over here, maybe the orcs or something, because I can't really see what to do about this army here. This basically looks unstoppable to me in our current state. Up here, we're trying to recruit Helm Gorson army. At the same time, we would probably like to get some bats and wolves for... is 3 turns? What's the problem here? We're missing a recruitment building. Okay. So, I think... Yeah, I think... 4 bats and a wolf. That should be probably sufficient. Do we have any more recruitment slots here? Nope, we're filling everything up. So next turn we'll have to figure out what else we want to recruit from there. Magdalene is preventing things going on here. Ludwig is dealt with. Gustav just had a fight. You're right. Rickert can't be deployed this turn, but we can get him as far over to the west as possible, because we would actually like to have him start help with getting Reichland built up. These areas up here, I mean, they need to be improved, but it's not going to cost all that much. At least not to begin with. Down and around. I'm just trying to figure out what. Right. So Kemmler was in raiding stance here. We're going to put him back into raiding stance because I'm actually going to send him up here into Bretonnia. So he's going to start facing off against the Chaos armies up here, I think. Like I say, not the ideal army for doing that, but it should do pretty all right. It should do all right. It's a very defensive army. We'll have to. Well, not the Vargeists, obviously, but we'll have to leverage the Mortis engine to maximum effect to win against Chaos, I think. And thankfully, they don't have too many chariots, not too many chariots, and we have lots of flyers, so we should be able to take care of hell cannons and such pretty easily. Is there anyone I'm missing? No, Abra. How do I always forget about Abrash? This poor guy. Okay, so I think he's actually going to just pop across the border the minimum amount he possibly can and deploy here, because all these armies here are on watch because presumably the Bretonians have been working them over pretty handily. So with that, I think we're going to go ahead and end the turn. Probably should have checked my. I'll have to check my commandments here as well. Okay, so the dwarves have moved down to Hvargir, making things ridiculously defensive. There goes Castle Bastogne. I don't know what these Bretonians are doing that they can't hold out against Chaos at all. Most of my playthroughs, Bretonnia becomes the final boss, because they just sit here behind the mountains, ignoring everyone the whole game, and then you realize, oh, I have to kill them to complete my campaign objectives. Okay, Lun Ulek has sabotaged our army, so we'll have less ammunition. Not too worried about that. Being sieged down here, which is really annoying. I can't really say that the AI is doing anything except for cheating when they do this, because, you know, I tried to ambush him here for like 10 turns. It didn't ever try. As soon as we go in, he tries to siege us. So that's pretty frustrating. Cannibalistic rituals, and in Nuln, we have raiding and stuff happening. I know he's gonna just run away from this, and I can't can't face him in the open field, so not a lot I can do about this. I guess I could try sending out Hvargir. 11% chance of wounding. Nope, not going to do anything there. What I might try is sending Gustav like just outside the settlement and into ambush stance here. Maybe he'll go for that. I doubt it though. It's pretty frustrating. But at least this will stop him from coming in against Eckendorf here this following turn. Although, I mean, I guess if I were to go around him, let's just check this. He's not in reinforcement range of Varenka Hills, but if we were to go in there, all we could really do would be raise it, and if we raise it, then we don't have. I don't think we have the units to actually take it. So I think if we were to do anything here, we need a second army to sort of go around Thorgrim, get this raised, and then probably get killed by him the following turn. That, or maybe we can ambush him here. I've been trying for turns and turns though, and he seems to just. I don't like it when I can tell the AI is cheating like that. It's kind of doesn't feel good, I have to say. Okay, so up here we could grab a couple more Crypt Ghouls. That's probably not a bad idea. They have a decent melee attack. They do poison, pretty much poison with ghosts. That sounds kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Sort of a relatively cheap unit to pad out this army. Ludwig is going to go in here, donate his ghosts, and and the corpse cart, all the slow units, and he'll hold on to the fast units and he will be the reinforcing force for Helmut Gorst. Or actually, you know what? We just said that we needed reinforcements to help out Gustav. So why don't we send him down here? Should take. And is he like really slow or something? Does he have some sort of movement debuff? I feel like he should be able to move a bit faster than that, but we'll see. Okay, so still recruiting with Helmut Gorst. Ludwig is arranged. Magdalene, she's just keeping the dwarves from being able to assassinate Gustav, which would be very unfortunate. Rickert is going to keep on moving west. We have building to do in this province. Put up some defenses here. Very nice, very good, very cheap as well. And I think we're going to upgrade to maybe put a lynch yard in Kemperbad. We'll leave this one at tier 1 because we'll be tearing that out at some point to make more money. In fact, we only need 2 to get it up here, and we're getting another one next turn. So why don't we actually tear that out this turn, and next turn we should be able to upgrade to tier 3 here. Yeah. Yes. So that's all going well. Over here, looks like Christiana got another level. Pop that in here. Okay, let's just, before we do it, we have 43, 42, and this puts us up to 43, 77. So that's a good chunk of money. She's paying for herself. Old money bags here. And I think that's all of our forces except for Heinrich Kemmler moved, and Abrash, obviously. But Abrash is actually doing something now. So,
let us make doom.
The question is now the time to attack Chaos? I think we're going to have to do it now. We should do okay against this army. Marauder Horsemen are garbage. Chaos Warhounds, also garbage. Chaos Marauders, garbage. We should be able to take out their Hell Cannons with minimal casualties. So I think we're just going into a regular stance here and declare war on Chaos. Norska and Wintertooth are going to come in with them. Big old war. Okay. Looks like a pretty hard fight. We're going to go ahead and fight this battle against Chaos. Our first battle against Chaos. They have some pretty threatening units in here. I think as long as we basically clump up around the Mortis engine. Actually, let's check what we have here. Because what we'd like to do is get our Hvargir into their Hell Cannons and then clump up the rest of our army once the Hell Cannons are being taken care of around the Mortis engine. So everybody stand within 40 meters of the Mortis engine and leech away the health of their entire army. So that's going to be what we will try to do. Or I'll totally forget about this and just, I don't know, throw Krell at their lord or something. We'll play it by ear. Having a few more armor-piercing units would be better, but I think we should be okay. I mean, it's a very armored army with a lot of cavalry we're facing off against, but we should be okay. 13 magic is all right. Of course, they're going to do the dwarf thing and deploy on this hill here. I'll go ahead and start deployment. Now they only have the Marauder Horsemen for range, so I think I should. I mean, they have a lot of Marauder Horsemen though. And it's kind of a piss off. How fast are Marauder Horsemen? They're 92. Hex Wraiths are 84, so not fast enough to catch them. So what can my plan be? I think obviously we have to put our Graveguard in a separate group. Think Skeleton Warriors just off the flanks should be relatively strong throughout if we form up thusly. Yeah, so this will be group 1. If we spread out into spaghetti strings, nice and wide, that should prevent them from doing too much work against us. We'll split into 2 groups here so that each one can go after separate targets. You might put, I think we'll put Rambert in with the Graveguard. Spread them wide here, just on the right, probably partially obscured by the woods. Hex Wraiths also should probably go in the woods, or they can actually be Vanguard deployed. I was wondering, I could deploy them up here. They will be immediately seen. They'll be immediately seen and probably killed. But I'm wondering if it's worth it if their whole army turns around to fight these Hex Wraiths, which will take a while to be killed. If we can use that time to close this gap here and get on top of them, that would be wonderful. The spaghetti strings are completely against what we want to be doing here. We'd like them to come to us, actually, but we have no way of making them do that. No way of making them do that at the current time. Okay, so these guys also need to be spread out because they can also be hit by the Hell Cannon. So I prefer to have only one of them get hit instead of 2 or 3. So we have the Cloak of Mists and Shadows. We have Krell. So I think we're going to set these up the way they're actually arranged and put them as group 0, like so. And should I do this with the Hex Wraiths? I mean, they're probably going to die if I do this, but it may buy the rest of the army enough time to get some other things done. Maybe worth it. I mean, none of these guys have magical attacks, so they should be able to hold on for quite a while. And it will mess up their formations. All right, it's a gamble, but I think we're gonna do it. We're just gonna grab everybody except for the Hex Wraiths, start the battle, and just everybody run on up fast as you can. That's going to be our move here. Okay, maybe be able to dodge this fireball through the trees here. Nope. Oh, that hurt a lot. He's spamming fireballs at us, which is honestly the correct move. If we can get that in there, Kemmler is nowhere near them. These guys here, get into that one and that one. That is a lot of bad things happening here. Maybe you don't just sit in there all on your own, buddy. Alright, so this unit of Marauders is taken care of. Hex Wraiths are not dead, so that's something. I think group 1, we're just going to have them collapse in over there. Remember at Stahlberg, maybe get into here. Oh dear, these guys need to get the heck out of there. That is not a good situation for them. Kemmler actually reach them for some health. Keep them from dying. Abarash. Apparently that didn't hit them. I don't know why these aren't going in. These Hvargir need to get the heck out of there. And this needs to get in there. She needs to get in here. Drop down their melee or their armor. Hvargir, maybe they can get in there. I told the Hex Wraiths to get out of there. Drop some zombies here. She should be able to do some damage in there. Hvargir need to get out. Oh boy. Thankfully these things are super inaccurate. Try to get some zombies back there. We should drop Krell into some of these armor-piercing units. Keep magic flowing.
Even Krell would be impressed.
If we could get... Actually, no. We want you to stay over here. Be able to just throw fireballs in here. Keep them debuffed in this area. Keep her healed up. These guys are anti-infantry, so we'd like to get them stopped if we can. I don't know why these guys are just around doing nothing. Kemmler, just keep these these guys on up. Drop some zombies. I said drop some zombies over here. Try to keep our Hvargirs from all being dead. Throw more fireballs in at these guys. Mortis engine, get in here. Himmler, we are out of magic. Why are you guys just stood here? Really could use some more magic. Krell, see if you can get into their lord. Really could use some more magic here. Emily also needs to keep from dying. Really need to overcast that if it's going to do anything. Mortis engine needs to get in here. Oh my god. Rear charge over here. And get out. Mortis engine involved, dealing some trickle damage. Okay. Okay. These guys in here. Form a wall up over here and try to get some rear charges in. Not in a good position at all here. Where is Krell? Krell is in here, up against their lord. He is doing work. Need to get some zombies in there fast. Lob up on these Marauder horsemen. Once again, we're very out of magic. These guys could get a rear charge in, it would help a lot. Cycle out. Just keep on hammering that in there. Keep on hammering that on in. And their lord is on his way out, which is very good. Himmler can throw down some more zombies. More of their units to route. Keep on cycle charging. And we have a victory. Not a pretty one. And there goes their lord. Able to do something against these hell cannons here? Doesn't look like it. Mortis engine, I think, was the hero there. I think we're going to go ahead and just grab everybody and send them off against these units here. And speed it on up. Kill whatever we can. Any units fleeing other directions? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Go ahead and end the battle. A Pyrrhic victory, but a victory against a very challenging army. And even if we lose everything here, we still did way more damage to Chaos because they are a Horde faction. I don't think they have anywhere to run here. Don't think they have anywhere to run. Their army ends up being bigger than ours, though. So that's not good. Okay, I think we're going to... Yeah, we're definitely going to dominate the captives there. Get some of our health back. Bunch of loot. Bunch of experience. Okay. Egugax is harmed pretty heavily, and we're just going to force march all the way back to Helmgart because we can. And start regenning here. So that was I'd say that's a crippling blow to Chaos there. They shouldn't be able to hurt Carrick Ziflin at all, who now like us, or don't hate us as much. They're still mad that we trespassed. Let's see, what is it? The War with the Wintertooth, the War with the Warriors of Chaos, and the military actions just about make up for the fact that I walked just an inch into their land to fight Chaos. So that's the AI being fair for you. Okay, I'm glad we did manage to take care of that, though. I think I may go to war with these guys as well.
Vampires are pale and feeble. You want my blood? Come and get it.
Okay. Okay. I will. Let's see. Can we... Why can't we recruit a lord here? Can't recruit a lord. Why can't we recruit a lord? Alright. So Altdorf and Reichland are really badly in need of upgrades here. Grunberg has walls, but Helmgart and Eilhart should be open targets that the Chaos Hordes will make a beeline for. Helmgart, because we have Heinrich in it, might be safe to do something with. I think we're going to throw this in. We're going to put in these walls as soon as we can. We can't recruit anything right now, although we could raise some dead. Might not be a bad idea to just sort of fill out our army. Yeah, I think we're going to grab a couple bats to just take care of any more hell cannons that we have to face, and then fill up with skeletons. And the rest of our army will just sit here and regenerate. We do have to figure out another technology, so why don't we go ahead and do that while we're here. We get zombie upgrades, but we've already gone down all the skeleton upgrades, and the skeletons are cheap now as well, so not really any point there. Attrition reduction seems good. We go up through here. Spirit Shackles, Weapon Strength for Karen Wraiths and Hex Wraiths. It's going to be a few turns. I don't think they're ever going to be sort of core units. 30%, that's pretty good. That's a pointless ability. Leadership for heroes, reduction in cost. Armor for vampire units. I think maybe this is the best option that we have available right now. Just head down this way, or actually, yeah, we might as well grab this, and I think we'll then go up to the Enshrined Ancient Lords. That will be good. Still not entirely clear on why I can't recruit a lord here. I could recruit a lord in Grunberg. There's good old Melchior, and Jürgen, and Muldred. I seem to remember. Yeah, Jürgen. We might just grab Jürgen, bring him back for just to recruit us up some skeletons, and the next turn be able to push in against Leaf Goldbrandsen. Leaf. Yeah, push in there because I'm tired of those guys raiding our land. And what are the rest of our forces up to? I think that's everything taken care of, except for Abarash, Magdalene, and Christiana, who are all deployed. I think that's how we want to keep them. So, yeah. Our first strike against the Warriors of Chaos should get all the rest of the factions to hate us less. And as I may have mentioned earlier, or maybe not, okay, so the Dwarves are going to Try for one of these things. We're not going to stick around for that at all. Oh, and they're going to fight us over here. Oh boy. Well, we have the garrison on our side. I don't see how we can win this at all, though. Well, this is not good. I don't think there's anything I can do to improve our chances here. If we don't control a large army, then the Dwarven units are very slow, and our reinforcements are not as good as our main army. What is the terrain like? Are the Dwarves going to have a hill? There is some forest up on the left here. So let's do this. I think we're going to try to force the dwarves to come to us if we can, or maybe we might be able to surround their reinforcements on the incoming side. I don't know. I don't think this can be won. Don't think this can be won unless we can get the dwarves to charge us. Okay, their reinforcements are coming in the back. Our reinforcements are coming from the left there, which is terrible. Start the deployment. As usual, we're going to have our fodder units in front, and our mainline units behind them with some poison mixed in. Like so. Gregor and the corpse cart will help out in the middle there as well. This will be group 2, group 1. So group 1 like so. Nice thin spaghetti lines. Group 2. Group 2 is actually going to clump up behind them, just to keep everybody in range of the corpse cart. In fact, I think we're going to do one of these. These sorts of formations. Yeah, okay. We'll have 2 units of Crypt Horrors. Crypt Horrors, of course, don't have a good time in the woods, so we'll try to just hide them behind this slope here. Do we have any other slopes to use to our advantage? I don't think so. So I think we're just going to put them all behind the slopes. And our Necromancer will go in the woods here as well to help with regeneration. Why are these graveyard in the middle here? A little bit weird. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Still my beating heart.
Okay. And everybody on defensive mode in this formation. And we'll go ahead and start the battle. So, if they don't come to us, we're just going to stay here. We're just going to let them... We're going to let them come to us. That's the only way I can see this battle. That's the only way I can see us winning this battle. So they seem to be able to see these Crypt Horrors back here. We're going to just move them onto the rear side of the mountain there. And let the dwarves come to us, basically. Because I don't really feel like fighting their artillery. And I need to keep all of my units close to the regen sticks. In fact, I'm just going to turn on lock, hide foliage, just because most of the fight's going to happen here in the woods. So I'll fight them in the woods, and so we're going to send one group of these guys out this way, just sort of bait them out. The idea is going to be to fight them in the woods, try to come around behind. We turned off fight as a large army because there's no advantage to us to doing that. Send those units out that way. These units over here are visible, or should be, so that should get the dwarves to come in to the woods here. Go off to regular speed. This whole formation, we're just going to move ourselves back into the woods deeper. Take advantage of those deep woods here, because the dwarves who have the range advantage, the range gets cut off by the trees for the most part, and we're nice and clumped up here, so that our regen auras can do things that way. We can also just start throwing some magic down at them. Doesn't do a ton of work to the dwarves. They have 25% magic resistance. Also, I'm terrible at aiming that thing. Just going to sort of rotate our formation a bit here. We're facing them. Yeah. So their artillery is not really doing much work here. And it is, unbeknownst to the dwarves, perilously close to my crypt horrors. So we have slayers here, putting slayers up against that's not very nice. They're throwing magic in at me. So we're going to have to give some kind of help to these skeleton warriors. Okay, and the dwarves have gone all in, which means it's time to take care of their artillery. One unit at the cannon, one unit at the catapult, one unit at the other catapult, and they should be nicely taken care of. These units, we want to go up and around this way. Block this formation, send them all in. Okay, we have some incoming nasty things here. We can do some damage this way, I think. Did something. Keep magic flowing on in. So we're getting one unit of reinforcements coming in. Bring them on in this way. Okay, we're taking care of their... should be taking care of both of these units. Alright, those units are routing off. Where is our corpse cart? Is in there. Get these guys wrapped around a bit. Get into Thorgrim here with our hero. That will be helpful. Okay. 4 should be ready to come in over here and get into their archers. These guys similarly should get into the archers from behind. Reduce the melee abilities of everybody in here. Try to get a heroic killing blow off on Thorgrim. who has a ridiculous amount of armor. I don't really see that we're doing much of anything to him right now. Gustav can try to get some...
Doom and darkness.
Okay. Cryptors are getting in the backs of them nicely. These guys need to get in here. We're actually doing incredibly well here.
Master Necromancer.
I mean, once we run out of magic, it's going to all go south, but for the moment, things are pretty okay. Also, the Cryptors don't do great in the woods. Need to get into those correlers, shut them down. This unit as well. Don't know why these Skeleton Warriors are over here, or what these Grave Guard are doing. Cryptors doing work against their ranged units. Need to keep on debuffing all these guys. These ones in here, into their gunners if we can. Longbeard's in there. That's not a good exchange because we're still in the woods, as I like to say. This is the Trickster's Shard, which is useless against dwarves. We are slowly getting some work done on Thorgrim here. And he's not able to respond, really. So the Dwarven reinforcements come in from that side. This unit is dropping units. It's not good. These guys in the back here, that would help. These Cryptors and these Grave Guard could converge there, that would be great. We killed Thorgrim. We are doing amazingly well here, actually. Good. Get him back a bit, and then toss in this here. Move back a little bit more. There goes Thorgrim. Okay, get all these units to collapse in on this clump here. I think we're going to... we have some Grave Guard coming out of the woods here. Don't do that. Alright, things seem to be going well, but don't forget there's an entire other army out there that we have to somehow deal with basically no winds of magic left. But all we have left here are some Iron Breakers who just won't give up. Who just gave up? So we have a lot of routing units on the opposing side. These Cryptors did amazing work, actually. That was that went really well. Yeah, okay. I think we're going to get all of our Cryptors back behind the woods again. We'll just let them walk, I think. Alright, and we have Dwarven reinforcements coming in now. So yeah, all of our units are pretty tired. 2. I think everybody just basically stand on the corpse cart, I think is the best option here. Try to regenerate as many hit points as we can. These guys are already capped out. And I can't tell any of our units to withdraw because they're not routing. So I think I'm going to send the Kronigstein Stalkers and these units to just go die, just to get us some more reinforcements. Yeah. These guys will lead new group 1, and we'll send them at these hammerers in a suicide attempt. Because we need to get some more reinforcements coming in. I have a Skolder Guard. That's not good. We can get this group into group 1 again, or group 2 actually. These guys are pretty beat up as well. Is there any way we can get them to just be killed? Because I don't foresee... Winds of Magic will slowly regenerate here, I guess, especially if we keep hitting Master of the Black Arts. Increases the power reserves. Problem is they're going to come in a nice wave of high tier units here with Iron Breakers and all kinds of terrible stuff. So our tiredness is reducing. Okay, so can we not tell them to withdraw? I need to actually get these guys to properly die so that I can get more reinforcements onto the field. Okay. These units are all basically trying to commit suicide here. I'll just kill off the Grudge Thrower units. There's another unit of Grave Guard for us. If we can actually get them into these Thunderers, that'd be great. Or at least some sort of harassment. We could really use some more Crypt Ghouls, actually. The enemy army is actually almost completely Crypt Ghouls, but they're not here. We'll actually send these guys in that way. Group 2, more up in here. Basically all of our regen capped out here. Alright, Group 1 will go in here and try to get into maybe the Skolder Guard here. Because they're sort of split off from the main troops. So if we can split them apart, then that would be good. Get 3 sort of on the left here again. 4 out on the right. Again, just walk, just walk. Everybody needs to be back in tip-top shape for this to work at all. Okay. Yeah, so I think these units are going to try to rush in. I think these Grave Guard, I'm sending in these Quarrelers, Skeleton Warriors. Yeah, all the rest of them in against the Scolded Guard. We need to try to keep them from getting into the woods. Or at least die so that we can get some reinforcements to come in. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Just... Oh, dear. Oh, my God. Okay, so that's where the artillery is. If we can get these Crypt Ghouls and these Grave Guard up in here, I think we win. Put them in group 9. So we'll just have to hold off against... Oh, my God. Okay. Thankfully, the trees blunted that attack pretty heavily. That's a lot of iron breakers to deal with, though. These guys like to get on a downhill charge. And these fellas all into here, though. So, you go in here, you go in here, you go in here, you go in here, you go in here. First up, amazingly, we're back up to full damage. And the dwarves are... Where did all those iron breakers go? We just have their lord here or something? What? Who is this? The Necromancer over here as well. These iron breakers taken care of. Okay, we don't want these guys anywhere near the Scolded Guard. That would be disastrous. Okay, so we are getting up closer to these grudge throwers and things. You guys walking or something? Why are they so damn slow? So they're just following. This is a. I gotta say, this is a bizarre battle what we're having right here. This is really long and very strange. I guess they just have heaps of anti-large units, so they're just following me around the map like this. While the Scolded Guard slowly make their way in. Get him in against there. These guys are making it in here, so we are driving off their artillery. Back over here. We gotta get these guys, keep them from getting caught. And of course these fellas as well. They don't really want to be in the woods. Behind the woods is good. In the woods is not. We might split them up. Send one unit up this way. One unit up this way. One unit will walk out and around that way. Okay. So that's the Scolded Guard getting in here. We need to shut them down right now. Although they are mainly just hitting the trees. Oh, and we have one Megawatts coming back in. That will at least disrupt their formation for a moment. Okay, so each of these groups doing something different. These guys need to get away from those archers. And we appear to have taken care of all the rest of the reinforcements. So if we can lure their archers back into these trees here, that'll be good. This group seems to be refocusing on the main force. Okay. So these guys also get into the Skolder Guard. Keep the winds flowing back in. Very, very weird fight that we're having here. Okay. Get out against these guys. We can get one or two volleys off, but that's all. Split off on the side. And then come in from there. So we took a bunch of damage here, but we haven't hit the regen cap. And we have lots more regen to throw in there. See if we can't get up here, do some work to these fellas. Kind of want to get out of there. Okay, so these guys need to get up here, come in from behind. These fellows need to get into these corralers. Oh dear, we have rangers as well. Okay, so that's not an ideal engagement. Do that, get our lord out of there. Send all these fellows back up this way. These Cryptors, not going to have a good day. Need our armies to meet up back here, I think. Actually, in the trees would be best. These Cryptors get back in these Graveguard great weapons, or not Graveguard, Coralers with great weapons. This is the longest fight I've ever had in a Warhammer battle. So those blast packs hurt, but not much I can do about that. Okay. Gustav is getting out of there. Oh dear, corpse cart. Corpse cart is being overtaken. That needs to not die. Why those Graveguard are over there. These Cryptors seem to have been forgotten. So they're going to come in over there. Corpse Cart has to get in here. Cryptors going to go into these Thunders. Fight outside the trees. Okay. These guys need to just get the heck over to this side of the fight. Okay. Go, go, go. Alright, we can some kind of charge into them. Kill a few more units. I mean, if we do this, then we'll have one against two Dwarven armies with, I mean, a garrison and one Dwarven army, which was not much, yeah. Oh, they're falling. Except for Ungrim Iron Fist, who of course is without fear. When we send the Crypt Ghouls against the rest of their fleeing forces, slow them down, and just let the Crypt Horrors... actually, may need some Graveguard in here as well as a Necromancer. But all together, they should be able to clump him and take care of him pretty quickly. Because we appear to have won this somehow. Well, by being incredibly cheap and basically almost breaking the rules. That's how we've won this. That's how you play Necromancers, guys. You just basically cheat. Okay, so this is still not going to be an easy win here. We still have to get Gustav involved, and ideally, actually, we'll get Gregor in here as well. Yeah, unfortunately, he's getting as good as he's getting right now. These guys need help. This will not help. And where's our corpse guard, actually? Corpse guard can get in here. That'd be quite helpful as well. These guys have regeneration, so they can just sort of stand back and start healing back up. I think once Gregor gets in here, I think we'll go okay. Targets are getting into them, I think. All right. Come on. It's not in combat yet. Okay.
Now is undeath.
That should be able to take care of Ungrim. Over on this side, we are getting into these units here. This is a huge upset. Gotta say. And there goes Ungrim, and we win. Alright, I'll take it, I guess. Pyrrhic victory is correct. I might actually just save that replay. And end the battle there, as well as the episode, I think. Wow, look at those kill counts and all these guys against dwarves. I mean, that's what you have to remember. This is not, it's not like Beastmen or something where the numbers don't mean anything. That was 123, 158, 149 in dwarves. These crypt horrors killed. And the corpse cart got a kill as well. Isn't that cute? Yeah, wow. We're alive, guys. We won. Holy hell. Dead Rise again. I think I'm going to... The regen will save 1 unit of Graveguard with Great Weapons. We stole a Banner of Eternal Flame. I mean, that is quite a bit of money, but I think we're going to take the Dominated Captives. And the dwarves are really thoroughly crushed there. Well, except for the other 10 armies they have waiting in the wings. But I think this is our opportunity to really push in there and try to get them proper dead. Yeah. Whew. That's unfortunate, but not unexpected. So there will be Norsca now to deal with as well, with Wulfric the Wanderer's kind of garbage army here. He has a mammoth and a bunch of heroes. But yeah, just gonna let this keep on going here. Siege Grunberg, really? Okay. All this stuff that happened. And I think we're going to...
Bring war.
Really? Doesn't think I can win this. Alright. Well, we'll have this to take a look at, this situation to deal with next turn. For now, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. That was a lot of battles after an episode where basically nothing happened. Reichland is going to be under attack pretty heavily from this point onward. So we're going to have to refocus our forces to push westward. So thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you around here next time.